Good morning, dear students. Today we start our new chapter in computer, adding effects to the presentation. In previous chapter, we have to knowing about the what is kind of a presentation software that we can use while using MS Office. Microsoft PowerPoint presentation is an animation based presentation software where we can create different kind of slides and run through the different slide transition. If we have a kind of a story or we have to create some cartoons or everything, it can be done throughout the slides. In this chapter, we know about the how it can be inserting object, pictures and clip art. We know that the presentation software where we have most of the creativity depends on some pictures or images or some different kind of a formatting tags. So in this chapter we have learned about these things. Inserting object into a slide, adding pictures, clip art to a slide. How to add different kind of pictures and clip arts. Pictures that means a picture related to the topic that we are doing or creating some presentation work. We have to insert picture related to the topic as well as clip arts. Clip art also is a location where we can all kind of images, audio files, video files and everything. So how it can be inserted? It is very easy to insert a picture or object throughout the slide. We have to just make sure that we have a slide, go to the insert options, insert objects, then we have to click on insert pictures or a clip art as is shown in our book. Insert option be there, and then when we have insert the pictures and clip art, we have an option to change their formatting or appearance, the color that they have. We can also format the pictures. So inserting object is a facility where we have related pictures and clip arts. Then moving on, adding word art and shape. We know that word art is a style of writing style of different kind of a stylish text. We have to put some heading. We can use adding word art gallery as well as a shape. Now shapes are the different shapes that we use to insert some text or some colors that we have used in creating some cartoons or callouts, or if you want to some shapes to related topic that we have, we can insert different kind of a shape. Adding word art and shape. Just simply go to the insert options, shapes, and choose the shape that we have. We can also increasing or resizing their sizes, as well as to add a word art. Word art also is kind of a facility where we can put or insert some word art within word art gallery. Then there is one more option, adding smart art. What is smart art? Sometimes you may want to add charts, graphics, flow charts to your presentation. That means, except of the word art, we have to put some charts. That means graphical representation or data, graphs, flow charts, sequentially, or in the we can say that in the step by step that we have to do our work, or we have to put right in the flow chart. So this kind of a diagram or word basic creativity that are called smart art. PowerPoint has a various such a ready to use options such as called smart art graphic. So we can also insert smart art features in that. Then moving on to grouping and when we put some object through a slide, we can also group them and ungroup. Now, what is group? What is group or a grouping? Grouping that if any object is selected, we can change its whole direction to present in our slide. We can put objects just behind the text, in front of text, their appearance throughout the slide. We can move or rearrange through the grouping and ungrouping object. Select the different objects, then just click on the drop down arrow to next group in arrange group. We can go to the arrange group, then select the group. Then we have to just select the object in the group option dialog box. So where we can put some grouping and ungrouping option. Then insert audio and video. Most important thing when we have put some images or some graphics. If we just want to put some audio as well as video files through our presentation or when the slide transaction or a slide movement, we can insert audio and video. It is very easy to how to insert audio or video. First of all, we have our system is going to be a sound card also be there in our motherboard. Without sound card or speaker, we can't hear anything. So, inserting audio and video, just go to the insert option with the file, with the format .wav or mp3 or wml, like some extension of the audio or video file. When we have to put some audio and video file, we will see that there is an icon, a small speaker icon just shown throughout the slide. We have to just go on that icon. We have to just click on that icon, and a related sound to our topic or throughout our objects is going to be played. As well as in video option. In video option, we have to just see a video icon. It is just like a reels. There are some reels are there. We have to just go on that particular reel icon, just go onto it and click onto it. Then videos start going to be running. So, in the field of inserting or clip art and pictures, we can also add audio and video. Then move on animation. Animation is a must or a most powerful functions that we have in PowerPoint presentation. With the help of animation, we can create different kind of some related slide animations. It look good when we have a different presentation. If the objects in the art slide are moving, they will catch the attention of the audience. What is it is used for? It will catch the attention of the audience and leave the everlasting impact. An animation impact is going to be much useful when we have presentation. The various objects in presentation can be animated using animation. Animation is a set of effects that can be applied to all the objects. It's just a set of objects that also can be applied to the objects. Like sound and visual effect can given to them. We can also sound effect and insert sound effect and visual effects. This also helps to increase the interest of the audience. So, when we have a PowerPoint presentation, animation makes us help to make more attractive things that we have created in our presentation. So, with the help of animation, we can use these things. To add a built-in animation, just go to the animation tab, click on the animation, advanced animation. There are entrance, emphasize and exit. There are three options: entrance, emphasize and exit. Now, moving on entrance. Entrance animation, that means when we have start some presentation or introduction about our presentation. Entrance field is related to the animation related to the entrance fields. Then emphasize. Emphasize, that means after that entrance we have some topics to describe about our presentation throughout the slide. So in emphasize field we can put some related emphasize animation and then exit. Exit, that means where we have finished our presentation in the manner of all the things that we have done. We have an exit animation. So there are three parts of the animations: entrance, emphasize and exit. So using all these three animation effects, when we use these animations, is going to be related more attraction throughout our presentation. Therefore, slide transition. Slide transition, that means we have a 4 or 5 or a 10 to 15 slide, and we have to just moving slide one by one, one by one, one by one. So moving the one slide to another slide is going to be slide transition, and we can also animate them with the sound or some different kind of a animation. Slide transition are the motion effects that occur when you have moved from one slide to next during the PowerPoint presentation, as I mentioned. Then it is very easy how to implement from one slide to next slide. Just select one slide, put slide transition. After that, next slide you put another slide transition. Then so on. From 1 to 5 or 10 to 15. How many slides that you have to put one by one, one by one, one by one. Then you have to run your presentation. Your slide is going to be like in a slide transition manner. Then slideshow. After finishing or creating all the slides, all the animation you have to apply onto it, all the things like clip art or pictures or insert audio and video. Now we have to move on our slideshow. Slideshow, that means is a presentation that we have created all the things that we have. Slideshow is a running motion animation. When we have click F5 or click on the mouse button, our slideshow or our presentation will start going to be running. We can also hear timing. Timing that means a particular time after, that means one slide after another next slide. Just clicking on the just 1 second or a 2 second or a 3 second. At last it's moving through the next slide transition. So we can also adjust the real timing. So slideshow is going to be much effective when we have a meaningful project or a presentation we are trying. Then printing the presentation. As well as the presentation is going to be audio based or a visual based, where we are giving some presentation. And if you want to put some handouts that will into the projects file, we have an option to print the slides also. So with the help of printing option, we can print all the slides we have. Just simply go to the print options and we can print all the slides that we have in our presentation and make in the project files. So it will both, our presentation going to be both manner, visual as well as in the project manner. So that is all for today's chapter. So that will be continue when we have classes. So we have to make a meaningful presentation, PowerPoint presentation, that we have some kind of a story or some kind of a presentation. It's just not for the single page or a single slide or 1 or 2, 3 slides. We have a meaningful project. So that is all for today's chapter. Okay. Thank you.